What's up, Super Duke owners? I'm going to pick up where this guy in this other video left off. He explained how the gas tanks on the Super Duke are able to move kind of laterally side to side because the tank itself sits on some rubber mounts that are on the frame. In addition, they use bobbins on the side of the frame that keep it from basically lifting up, but it still allows for lateral flex. His recommendation, and I agree with it, is to thicken those rubber mounts on the frame so that it pulls it tighter up against those bobbins. The other thing you can do is you can add material around the bobbins to thicken it, to keep it from moving. But there's a third thing, which I did, which I think will help solve the problem, because part of the problem is the tank with the fairings are solid, they're stiff, but they then put pressure on the radiator as a solid mounting point. What that does is, through the radiator hangers, it fatigues the metal around those hangers because you're transmitting the energy to there. So what I did is I took four M5 by 30 millimeter bolts with some washers, right? And I put that through there instead of the shoulder bolts that are made to mount. The other thing I did is at those attachment points, I opened the holes a little bigger and put grommets in there. So what I'm trying to do is basically create a stud that allows the fairing to move. See how there's movement now? So what you do is you put the bolt through, you get that M5 by 30 bolt, you put it all the way through, and then at the back side of it, you put a nylock nut, secure it against that snap nut so that the screw is not snug against the fairing, it's just sitting there against that grommet, but allows it to move this way. So from the front view, allows it to do this. What I'm hoping to do is cut down on that energy transmission to the radiator as a solid mount point. And I'll tell you, the fairing's as stiff as it's gonna be. I took it for a ride yesterday at egregious speeds and it was fine. So I'm hoping those two things in combination, stiffening the tank, but still allowing for flex on the fairing, will help stop that fatigue on the radiator. Hope this helps.